Hey folks, I don't think I've been this excited for a video or a review in a while. Picked this up yesterday at the brewery. This is a treehouse beer, the Green Treehouse. What do we think it is? It's 10th anniversary of Very Green. So, Very Green was actually the first treehouse beer, or first hazy beer too, that I think Mike had. And he said it before in other reviews that it kind of broke his brain a little bit. He wasn't sure what he was drinking. And it was the first iteration of green. I guess that was both out of the time because I never had regular green before. We had Very Green was the first thing we had. It was in a growler from Monson. And since then, Mike and I have been chasing the green dragon for a while. But yeah, this is their 10th anniversary. And what they've been doing with the 10th anniversary beers, I know they did it with I think Haze and another beer. They added a little bit of extra. They added like Peacherine to Haze, where Haze is mostly is an Amarillo based beer. This one they added. So rewind. Galaxy is the main core component in green. I believe it's the only hop. I could be wrong, but yeah, this is how they used to learn the subtle nuances of Galaxy. This is what they made. And for those that also, Galaxy focused double IPA. Sorry, I keep rambling. 8.3%. The crop recently of Galaxy has been pretty trash, if you're asking me. If you ask anybody in the beer world, I think the Galaxy crops have been hit or miss. I had some pretty good ones. Hop Butcher had Galaxy Bowl. Mike and I did that. That was one of the better ones I've had. And then I had another Galaxy beer. I can't remember it. I know I texted Kyle and Mike and I was like, guys, this is like Galaxy back in the day Galaxy I'm talking. But I still have green every now and then. I know Jow's Arcade just re-reviewed green and he was like, is green still a good beer? And he said, it is, but it's not as good as I remember it. It's not that hype level. And I commented, I said, 100% agree. It definitely has changed. However, I live now, I mentioned it before, I live like 15 minutes from a treehouse location now. So I still pick up green on the relatively regular, within maybe once a month, probably. And it still has that the green characteristic I love. It's just not everything that I did love about it, but it was still a fantastic beer. It's still one of my favorite of like the core four, I guess. So whenever like Greenest Green is one of my Greenest Green is probably my like favorite, I think, of the green series, if I'm remembering correctly, or Greenest Green, I don't know. But anyways, what's special about this one is they decided to add, we've included Galaxy Source exclusively from Tasmania and a hint of Citra from Oregon. The Citra is particularly juicy and serves to amplify the core hop blend of Very Green, which is interesting. When they say core hop blend, so I know they say Galaxy forward, so there must be some other hops in it. And then get this. I am recording, right? Yeah. Could you imagine I went through this and I wasn't recording? And a very small splash of Motueka to add a little bit of sweet lemon lime note. Come on. Galaxy, favorite hop. Citra, probably close second favorite hop. Motueka, pretty much one of my newer favorite hops, like along with Strata and stuff. So the hype level on this beer right now for me is extremely high, and it's a little. I'm excited, but I'm a little scared at the same time. So yeah, here we go. Maybe while I sip it, I'll read the can while I get my tasting notes. We'll see. Have it in my treehouse special glass you get if you want to pay extra $8 for a pour. I think it's worth it. It fills the whole glass. So I'm not going to do that so I can get a better nose. It looks darker in person, but it looks super bright on camera. Right? It's got that one finger ahead, really compact bubbles, a couple bigger ones in the middle. This was canned on. Says live well. 6/4. Today is 6/14. So that is 10 days old. Little under 2 weeks. Let's get a nose. It's got that green nose, everyone. It's got that green nose. It's got that like crushed pineapple with that yeasty treehouse bubblegum. It is a little cold. Yeah, it smells unbelievable. It smells like green. I'm not gonna lie. If you've had green and you remember green in its heyday, I guess new green, regular green still smells like this, but like this is just green upon green upon green upon green. Um, yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna take a sip. I'm a little scared. I don't want to be disappointed. Anyways, cheers. Congratulations on 10th anniversary of Very Green Treehouse, and congratulations on I guess their 12th anniversary total, and not just the whole brewery, not just green. There it is. Okay. All right. Maybe Tasmania is hoarding all of the good galaxy. This is green. It's very green. It is very green in a descriptive sense, not the name of the beer, but in a descriptive sense. So I'm really looking forward to see where this kind of in a couple weeks. But I really wanted to dive into this first. Maybe I'll do a review or just post like an update in the comments. Because I'm going to post this like as soon as possible because I know they still have this. So I want to make sure people, if people like what I say about it and it interests them, go grab it. It starts off with that treehouse bubblegummy crushed pineapple, just like on the nose of that like treehouse green vibe. If you've had, I know I keep using green as a descriptor, but like, all right, papaya, the fresh cut papaya, ambrosia salad comes to mind. Then there's this level of bitterness that starts right around probably 3/4 of the way down your palate, and then as it finishes, it leaves this bittering, which is where I think I get like that the green factor. There is a very very bitter, almost harsh bitterness. Like if you ever had like concentrated hops and you put it on your tongue, it leaves this like thing. That's there, but it's not as unpleasant. But it goes away relatively quick. And I say that because one time where I was helping someone brew some beer and I took one of the hop shots and I was like, let me see what this tastes like. I put it on my tongue. I was like, that was the worst experience of my life. The mouthfeel, it's really soft. It has carbonation, but it's carbonated, but it's just so soft and cloudy. The lemon lime note in the can is there, but the most thing I get is I get that like that bubblegummy ambrosia salad with that like pineapple, just over ripened tropical fruit bursting at the seams, and then the bitterness sort of comes through. So this can celebrates 10 years of Very Green, our idea of a perfect galaxy-focused double IPA. We worked with Galaxy for nearly 15 years, and over the times, we've learned so much about extracting the best character from this notoriously finicky hop. 10th Anniversary Green is thoughtfully constructed to be as good as the end of the glass as at the beginning of it. Originally released in May 2014, Very Green was ahead of its time and anchored an explosive creative period at Treehouse. Now in 2024, we have brewed hundreds of batches of this beer, traveled the world to learn the subtle nuances of Galaxy, and through constant iteration and refinement, dedicated our working lives to making it a beer we love to drink. It would be impossible to overstate its importance to Treehouse. And then everything else, the rest of it is just what I said about the hops and whatnot. This beer is great. I think if you're a fan of green, if you have been maybe recently been like you're missing green, pick this up. I think you're gonna like it. I really think it's gonna kind of flush back memories of green in the heyday, and hopefully maybe the Galaxy, given what I mentioned about the other couple Galaxy beers, non-Treehouse ones that I've had, maybe Galaxy crop is getting better because it definitely seems like a change. I don't know, man. I don't know if someone, a brewer that's watching, my nuts. But I've had this conversation with multiple people and we're all in agreement. Maybe that means something for the future. Because this beer is awesome. I want to let it sit. I want to see if that kind of like the heat kind of dies off. But otherwise, it is fantastic. I highly recommend it. I think it was $18.20 for a 4-pack. I can check my. So yeah, let's see from a price perspective, what would you pay? Can I still see this? Yes, I can. I paid. Oh no, it wasn't $18. It was $23.20. So it's a little pricey compared to a regular. Well, the regular 4-pack of green is $16, right? So very green, there's going to be more hops. 10th anniversary, right? Like the very green, I think is 18, but like we're getting this. Comparing this to all the treehouse green variants, right? You got green, right? You got green, you got very green, you've got greenest green, you've got very good green, you've got good greenest green, and you have this. Memory serves, I'm pretty sure I liked greenest green the most out of all of those. Regular green is still there. Very greens they're all very good. I love all. Clearly I love green, right? Like I'm just rambling at this point. If you're still watching, I apologize. But greenest green for me, I think is the sweet spot for me, probably from a price perspective too. Because when you get to greenest green or double green or what triple greenest green, I don't know how you say the silly names that they put to these beers. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Just talking in a circle to say greenest green is probably my favorite. But this is up there. And who knows if they're ever going to brew this again, right? Like they probably won't because it's 10th anniversary. Does that mean that maybe they'll iterate on the original recipe of very green and start adding the Citra and Motueka? That being said, I forgot those hops were in there until I just said that. Where are they? Did I get them? I don't know. This just tastes like a green variant to me. I don't really get. This is why I like doing these with Mike, because I feel like he could get other stuff that I'm missing that maybe I'm not kind of explaining well enough, but there is that like overripened tropical fruit, like overripened like papaya, mango, and like the pineapple is there too. So I don't know, like this is what I get from green a lot, but maybe it's more of the tropical ambrosia salads coming from the Citra, and that lemon liminess I get from green sometimes. I don't know. They said a splash, but either way, this beer is delicious. I should have said in the beginning, just buy this beer. Buy this beer. I'm going to zip it. Well, I'm going to not zip it because I'm going to keep talking because I have to close out. But down in the comments, have you had Treehouse's 10th anniversary Very Green? Their 8.3% 10th anniversary version of Very Green. Look at me just repeating myself. Don't forget to check out nerdsense.net. Please like, comment, subscribe. Those notification bells. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Or just comment that like you didn't like this review because I just rambled I just talked to myself. Literally, I talked while staring at my face on this camera. But let me know if you had it. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know what your favorite green ranking is. Mike and I do want to try to do like a blind green taste test. We've done it with Julius. We want to see if the next time they do like at least 4 different greens at once that they have available that are relatively fresh around the same time. We want to get them into a blind taste test. But anyways, we're going to try to do that. Thanks everybody for sticking around and just dealing with me rambling. I'm Sean. This is Nerdsense. Cheers.